Much for taking the time. You're a guy that spent over 3 decades in professional baseball as a player and as a coach. What was it like to not have to go to spring training this year?
It was different for me. Was the one thing I told my wife, I'm not going to miss getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and getting to the ballpark and having to sit through a lot of meetings before we even get our day started. But missing the guys, missing my the players, some of the coaches that I've worked with for 20 something years with the Phillies organization was a little bit tough. But I kept in contact with guys. We chatted a lot and had some good conversations. But that was the camaraderie would be the biggest thing that I missed. But I wouldn't, like I said, I wasn't going to miss. It's long days in spring training. You don't miss a lot of that. But other than that, though, I miss the guys.
You have relocated to the Lehigh Valley. Tell us about the lessons you're doing during this time where you can't have that face-to-face contact with players.
Right now, we're doing a lot of virtual stuff. I'm doing the online stuff where the guys will send me video. I'll look at the video. I'm getting video from kids from all over the country, out in Oregon, Ohio, down in Florida. Kids are sending me video in. A lot of guys from the area here because I'm not able to be with them. I'm also doing live stuff. So mom and dad will hold on to a iPad or a iPhone. We'll Zoom or we'll Facebook, and I'll be standing there with my face and they're able to hear me, and I can talk to them while they're going through some of their stuff. And it's been pretty well. I mean, it's made me learn a lot about how to use the technology that we have, but also I've had to coach a little bit different. But a lot of things are being learned. It's not a bad thing. I'm taking it all in stride, and I'm able to reach out to a lot of people that I probably wouldn't have face to face.
How different is it when you're not actually seeing a guy in person to try to break down mechanics and maybe fix some flaws along the way?
Um, I was able to do that a lot with the Phillies. With as far as looking at video every day, we were in the video room for at least an hour, looking at video, looking at guys, how they respond to stuff, breaking it down. So I have a pretty good eye for that on video. But it's hard to relay that through the camera and have that personal touch and then really make sure they really understand what you're saying. But it's been working pretty well. Guys have made some adjustments. They enjoy having me there. They enjoy having me critique what they're doing, what they need to do, what they need to work on, and so far it's been pretty good. But like I said, it can be difficult because you're not hands-on.
Once we're allowed to get back out there and start playing games and things like that, when you're doing lessons in locations in the Lehigh Valley, where can we find you working?
I'll be at the Power Ballers. We're actually going to be the Power Ballers organization, who I'm going to be coaching for this year, is planning on opening up a brand new facility here in the Bethlehem area. It's going to be big, state-of-the-art building with a couple of fields. They're really excited about it. But I'm going to be here. I'll be in Westchester. I've done some stuff in Cressona. I've done stuff in Reading. I've been kind of all over the state a little bit doing things, and I've traveled a lot as well. But my main primary area will be here in the Bethlehem area.
What can you tell us about the Power Ballers and the travel team that you're going to be affiliated with?
It's a 16U travel team. Just took over the team this year. I'll be the manager. I have 3 coaches that are under me, and we'll be traveling down to Georgia for the perfect game in July. Hopefully, all that works out, and then we'll be going in end of June to Norfolk. We're showcasing these kids around the area, getting them out so they're able to be seen by some of the colleges. It's a good team. Some quality kids from around the area. We're always out searching for more players. We're going to be having more teams. We're starting an 11-year-old team. We have the 16 and we have a 15, 16-year-old team as well. Once we get the facility up and going in the area, it's going to be big, and I think it's going to be we're bringing some good baseball to the area, and we're bringing some needed facility and some fields in as well, which we need in the area.
I understand one of your assistant coaches is a guy that Iron Pigs and Lehigh Valley fans are pretty familiar with.
Yeah, Matt McBride. Yeah, Matty's been helping me, and he's doing our catching and some of our hitting stuff with us, along with doing his other job that he does. Kind of trying to not let him retire totally from baseball, trying to keep him in the loop. But he's done a great job. He's really opened up. To see him work with the kids after I've got to work with him last year, to see him work with kids and talk and kind of over the stuff that we did over the season is really neat to see. And he's really matured a lot and really come a long way with that.
You know as well as I do that at the professional level, there's been so much in technology, whether it's hitting or pitching, cameras, things like that. What do you have at your disposal in terms of some of the analytics and technology that can help young kids?
Right now, I purchased for myself as a Rapsodo. We're really deep into the Rapsodo stuff. We have a high-speed camera that go along with it. We've added hit tracks. We've added a lot of the video stuff, the high-speed cameras, like I said. We're just trying to give the kids as much information as they can. They're used to playing the video game. They're used to seeing the information right in front of them. So it's worked out well. I still believe in my heart that, 70% of this is coaches being able to see on the field what we can do and what we can teach. And the other 30% is the analytics and the technical part of this. But the more involved we can get into it, it just verifies what I see on the field. And the guys are doing a really good job with it, especially the young kids. I'm really seeing the younger generation, a lot of even 12, 13-year-old kids, they're really good with the computers. They're good with their phones and they know how to record stuff. They do a lot of the filming themselves when they send it in to me. So it's really neat to see.
Well, we welcome you to the Valley, and we certainly wish you the best of luck in this new venture. Thanks for taking the time, Schrenk.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Steve. Thanks.